What's up, guys? Dad Dash here, and coming to you right now with just, you know, a video that I wanted to just kind of talk about something with you, because, you know, sometimes you get in a state of mind, you get feeling things, and you know what? I know a lot of people out here, I'm sure, will be able to relate, hopefully, with what I'm talking about here. And it's when you get into that unsatisfied state of mind where, like, things, you're getting really overly selective, you're turning down orders that probably you shouldn't. You know, and I just went through that. I was looking for, in my mind, what I wanted to have, what, you know, in terms of the perfect order. You know, I was wanting, and I eventually found it, and it took a long time. I got out of a DoorDash order. I also wanted to solve a problem. So, well, let me start at the beginning. I've been out today. Started at 12:53. And it is about 7 o'clock. Now, I've been out, so basically for about the last 6 hours. And I worked 12:53 till about 2:23. And then I essentially went on break. In a sense, I decided to drive to the Charlestown market to test out and see if they had gotten earned by time yet, you know, because I wanted to see if they had gotten it. I know DoorDash said they were rolling it out everywhere, and I was curious what that would be paying. And I hadn't been down there in a while. So against my better judgment, I went down there. I had been on a pretty good groove, went down, turned off all the apps to get down there, got down there, turned the apps on, pretty much turned them right back off because it was very slow. And DoorDash gave the warning, the new warning that they're putting in the app, and where it basically tells you, hey, it's slow. You know, if you want to stay on, you can, but it's going to be long waits. So of course I was like, okay. I even turned over my Spark app to that market, and it was slow for them. And I realized, okay, there was no earn by time yet in that area, and this was a mistake. And but I decided, you know what, there's a place up there I like to have lunch at. Got a burrito bowl, ate lunch, and then headed back down to the Martinsburg market where I had been working previously and planned to work throughout the rest of the day. Now, got down here, and of course I ended up creating, because I got another order and I had the apps on, I mean, I ended up creating a mileage situation for me where I had driven a lot more miles than I intended. Got down there, didn't get any orders on the way back. I mean, I turned the apps all on. I was willing to take orders going in that direction. Nothing came on. And did a few more orders that I was trying to find, you know, relatively decent orders. I got a $17 Spark. It just was one of these days where it was slow, and then you would see a little bit of potential. And I did a $17 Spark shop for 6 items, which was really good. It was only 1 mile. That helped. I said, okay, good. I'm battling back. I need orders like this where I'm getting paid, you know, $17 for 1 mile. That's really, really going to help me get my mileage back and get my money back on my miles. So I was like, I'm not going to go on wild goose chases tonight. I'm not going to go and take a bunch of orders that are going to go all around and keep me close to $1.20, $1 a mile. And I'm going to try to stay out of negative situations. So I was like, I got to go $10, and I got to get at least $2 a mile. And I'm pressing, you know, I'm pressing the system. And there are orders coming. And the big problem with the orders being that they're taking me out to the middle of nowhere. So I'm declining. My DoorDash acceptance rate's like 6% right now, but I'm also declining orders. You know, got to a point of frustration where I was declining orders I probably should have been taking. I had at one point taken a $21 DoorDash order going 10 miles. And then I got inside, and I should have probably waited for it, but it was one of these situations where I'm just kind of fed up with Buffalo Wild Wings and the BS, to where basically they didn't have an item. They had to force it in. They didn't put it in. I checked in. And eventually the manager comes out and is like, yeah, we just realized this situation. We have the items, but nobody checked on it, so we got to put it in, so it'll be like 30 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not waiting 30 minutes. I mean, I'm getting paid 21 bucks, but I've still got to drive 18 minutes after this. It's going to be no guarantee that I'll get anything on the way back. Probably won't. It'll really turn into probably, you know, a very close to where I'm getting a, you know, $1 a mile. I thought I can do better. So got out of the order. I had 96% completion rate. Got out of the order, went to 95%, and thought, all right, I'm going to get something better. Never did. Well, not for a while. But, you know, your mind starts to play tricks on you. As I'm sitting there, I'm getting more frustrated, right? I'm turning orders down, and I'm getting like $9 for 3 miles, $7 for 2 miles. But I'm like, you know what? No. You know, those are orders. I want something big. I've been sitting here now. You know, at that point, I dug myself into probably a 40, 50-minute hole. And I'm thinking, I need to, for me to move my car, I got to get something big. And, you know, there was a couple orders that, and again, maybe everything plays out where I'm involved in the order I'm involved in right now. But I just kept saying, nope, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait. And then finally it hit. Got a $29 shop from Spark, 4 miles, 16 items. Got the shop done in 15 minutes. Got the, and now I'm driving to the customer's house right now, and I'm about to get it completed, and it'll be maybe like a 31-minute order, $29, 4 miles, exactly what I needed. You know, now, you know, am I earning where I want to be at? I mean, I'd like to be higher, you know. I would like to have gotten hit with $20 bangers all day, but we all know that's not realistic. And that's just not how it's going to go. And that's not how it goes in reality. You know, as much as we would like to have those things happen, it just doesn't go that way, because you got to have people ordering banger orders. You got to have people doing whoppers out there and entering the shops and being willing to pay a decent tip and have the right mix come out. But the thing that saved me here was I had a lot of apps working for me, looking for orders, from Shipt to Instacart to Spark to Grubhub to Uber to DoorDash. And while I'm not completely satisfied with, I'd like to be even better right now at being 7 o'clock and having worked 6 hours. I'd like to be about 150, but I'm at about 100. And the reality is I probably worked about 3 hours of those 6 hours. You know, it's not a great work rate. There's lots of various different reasons, but the point was, stick with it. When you get there, don't give up. Don't shortchange yourself. And anyways, that's what I wanted to share. So, you know, sometimes you get negative, fight through it, stay positive, and just keep working towards what your goal is, whatever that is. And don't let the apps get in your brain. Anyways, guys, I'm pulling up now to this customer. I'm going to get this thing delivered, see what the next order comes in. I've got to call it for certain in about 40 minutes, and we'll go from there. Talk to y'all soon.